These characters look a little funny. I think I need to adjust the looks like it's too zoomed in for some reason. I guess we'll do Leon on normal.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City.
Right.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by
And happy 4th of July weekend, everybody.
mutagenic toxin created by the International
Hope everyone's weekend's going okay.
Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Now I know they got that from HD Remaster. I think while the cutscene's playing, I need to play around with these settings. Oops. Well, I didn't know it was gonna go right to the game. Damn. Okay, hold on. I just want to mess with the aspect ratio. So the height. I think the height is what needs to be adjusted. Hold on, let me make it to the let me make it to Kendo. Looks pretty good though. Definitely looks a lot more vibrant. Okay, so we got the clarity, aspect ratio for height. That's good. And then the width, I want to adjust a little bit. I don't want it too. It looks about good, I guess. Okay. Let's check it out. What's Leon? Got his nice little cap on. Looks good.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Oh, Kendo's face is cleaned up a lot better. Even a lot better than the seamless HD.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Oh, I like the numbers. They look a lot more digital. It looks pretty cool. You know, I probably should have got the shotgun. I wonder if I could dance around these fools. Kendo, where's your shotgun, buddy? Ah. Damn, that zombie's missing an arm. Alright, we gotta knock that cop back. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more vibrant. And I was told in the files there are also different music that's going to play, I believe, once you get to the precinct. We'll see, though. What's up, Miguel? And happy 4th of July weekend to you. Yeah, this is the definitive edition mod. So, like I was saying, you can tell it's a lot more brighter and vibrant. Some of the textures are a lot more cleaned up too. Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not even sure what that means. It has a crown and number 1 next to your name, which it says top fan, so I guess it's labeling you a top fan, I guess. That's something new. I never really seen it before. Oh yeah, that is the new music that's playing. Wow, I like the emblem. Okay, so it sounds like a remix of the main hall. Hey Miguel, you will be proud. I am proud to inform you that last night, not only did I win my last national championship in college football 25, but I won an additional national championship in regular season. So I went out with a bang last night for college football.
Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that...
Yeah, I was pretty proud of myself. I definitely recorded it. Because let me tell you something, to win a national championship in regs,
But no one,
as well as Ultimate Team, it's not easy to do.
all this started to happen.
As a matter of fact, in the Ultimate Team national championship, it was 28-0. The guy couldn't even score on me.
Survivors in the other rooms. Here,
I was giving myself a pat on the back like,
you should be able to unlock the doors.
good
to
job,
all
T.
this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Yeah, he definitely looks a lot more clearer. His uniform's a lot more blue, and you can tell like his wound is a lot more, looks like it's more in detail. But the whoop, oh, I have to unlock it. The remix track sounds pretty good. I like it. Doesn't sound too bad. And what you getting into this Saturday, Miguel? How's your 4th of July weekend been? Been shooting off a lot of fireworks? Oh boy. Wasn't so tough. Oh, look at the herb. That looks pretty cool. You know, to be honest, it kind of looks like weed. We did a huge cookout for the family today. I stuffed my face. Ate so much it's kind of hard to breathe. You ever get like that? You eat so much and you're just kind of like, oh god, if I move another inch, it's just all coming up. I'm not at that level yet, but well, that's it for the shoddy. Oh, damn it. Thought I had enough room. Okay, now that sounds a little weird. What the hell's about to go into techno or something? Boom, boom, boom. Nah, I think I prefer the original save room over this. Oh, you're all good, Miguel. So how's your 4th of July weekend coming along? You doing anything fun? Yeah, same here. We cooked out today too. As well as yesterday. We had a good time. It's been a good 4th of July weekend for sure. No, we didn't buy any fireworks. We're not too big on buying fireworks, but our neighbors across the street, they bought like the big kabooms. So we essentially just got a couple lawn chairs and posted up in the driveway and watched our neighbors shoot them off. It was nice.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Damn, Claire's definitely got that 80s look going. The 80s theme. Looks good on her though. Ooh. It seems like the original song's playing. Oh no, okay, it goes into a remix. No, I mean, I did. I grilled out. Usually when it comes to grilling, I normally do it. However, Mrs. T is phenomenal at grilling pork. She's really good at that. She's a lot better than me at doing it. I don't know. It's a good question. Everyone might be out there partying, celebrating with family. I only had a free couple hours to spare tonight, so I figured I'd get a stream in and check out this definitive edition. The mod just makes it more definitive. It's supposed to give it a more HD look. Which some parts you can tell it does bump it up more in regards to graphics. And then other areas it kind of looks the same. But it definitely looks good so far. I really like how the colors are a lot more vibrant. Some of the textures have more definition to it. You can definitely tell. I think this job's gonna call for the shotgun. Whoa. Oh, nice. I got a triple. Hell yeah. Nothing more satisfying than that. Oh, that sounds interesting. Are you gonna check it out? No? You think it won't be that good? Yeah, I definitely hear you on that one. I'm not one for mobile games. It's never really held my interest. Alright, let's go back and get my handgun attachment. Whoop. Yeah, I mean, you probably could, honestly. I should have looked at the floor. The floor looked a lot more defined. Oh, how I loathe you crows. So you can kind of tell with Leon's uniform, like that's definitely a lot more defined. It's got a lot more texture to it. Definition. Hey, you lunge at me. The flame? Well, yeah, that's true. Probably would look better, huh? Though I will say, I'm not too crazy about Leon's picture. But it doesn't look bad. I guess maybe it's just something I have to get used to. Yeah, see the picture right there? I mean, it looks like Leon. It just looks more like a... Looks like an AI generated photo or something. Like a little bit, right? Oh, damn, is it the camera? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't even realize it. Hold on, let me, here, I'll turn off the face cam for a second so you can see. See how his face, it looks like it's AI generated a little bit, doesn't it? Sorry about that. I completely forgot that my cam was covering it. Yeah, it does look cool. Like I said, just something I have to get used to. Get them shoddy shells. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how Ada looks myself. We're gonna find out here in a minute. Alright, let's make a pit stop to the east side of the precinct. see if I can get 2 more. Oh, I got 3 more. Hell yeah. Yeah, pretty much it clears everything up. Gives it more of an HD look. Hey, what's up, Riley? How's your weekend coming along? Yeah, definitely. Welcome to the stream, Riley. Oh, coming for that crown. And now Riley went to #1. I'm gonna have to Google exactly how this these top fan things work. Yeah, they do look pretty good. No doubt about that. Whoever talks more gets the #1 spot. Oh, okay. So that's essentially how it works? I guess that makes sense when you think about it. Ugh, itchy. Itchy and tasty. Yeah, exactly. Whoops. That was good though. That was really catchy. That was quick too. Bravo. What's up, Nani? Allergies are kicking your ass? Oh, damn. Sorry to hear about that. I've had my ass handed to me plenty of times by allergies, so you're definitely not alone on that one. How's your 4th of July weekend coming along? I guess we'll go this way. Get to the diamond room. Get to old Marvin. Yeah, definitely hope you get the feeling a little bit better. Do you take like Zyrtec or anything like that? Well, I gotta be able to hear. So it's either the headphones or that's really all I can wear. I tried the AirPods, but they don't last nearly as long. And they get even more uncomfortable than the headset. So really don't have a choice. Whoa. Come on. Couldn't see. Oh, another Jurassic Park movie's coming out? How many are there in total now? What's up, Dex? Welcome to the stream. How was your stream? What's up, Ranger? See, Kendo left you the gunshot. Yeah, well, he's letting me accommodate it. Like I said, you know, a lot of these characters in Resident Evil, they're just being very gracious as to, you know, letting me use their locations for my streams. So I'm truly, truly grateful for that, you know? Oh, nice. How was your stream? Was it pretty good? Pulled a huge Transformers card and a really nice full art. Well, I am sorry to tell you, Dex, but my Transformers will kick the shit out of your Transformers any day. I don't even know what my Transformers do or what they are, but they're gonna win anyway. Anyway, I'm just messing with you. So, I mean, are the Transformers worth a lot? Or something? Oh, damn. Ah! I didn't have enough clearance. Damn it, Marvin. Oh, that's good. That's good. How long did you stream for? There's 7 total. Okay. I think the last one I seen was the, I want to say it was the Jurassic World. It was the one that came out back in, I want to say like 2014, 2015, something like that. They aren't super valuable, but they get hard to get a hold of. Okay, so they're kind of like rarities. Hour and a half? That's not too bad. Oh, yeah, and geez, I remember those days. My dogs got terrified of fireworks. Our vet had to actually prescribe our one medication just because we were just so afraid. She was old, so we were terrified the poor thing was going to stroke out, you know? So while they're rare, they're not necessarily valuable. He was trying to lunge at me. I saw that. Ah. Good old licensing issues. Gotta love that crap. I feel your pain on that one, Ranger. You know, ironically, the past couple years, my neighbors have been really good as far as, you know, cutting off the fireworks after midnight. For the longest time, people would shoot them off till probably like 2, 3 in the morning. They didn't give a damn. And if I had to work the next day, it was absolutely miserable. But for whatever reason, everyone's been considerate the past couple years. And you think, yesterday was a Friday. So me and wifey thought for sure that they were going to go all night long, all night. I like that, Nani. You like how I tied that music into that? No, but we thought they were gonna go all night, but they stopped after midnight, so I was impressed. You know I had to. You know I gotta tie in little songs in my stories from time to time. All night long, all night. Now that song's stuck in my head. You like that? Good. I love it too. You gotta have fun, you know? Life's too short not to have fun. How did he not chase me after that? Do you not want to engage? Apparently not. That's why you're here, for all the fun? Yeah, well, we truly have like to have fun in this channel. No seriousness is allowed here. It's all laid back, relax, have fun, and just hang out. Up, up, down, down, up. Alright, it's time to meet Ada. Let's see what Ada looks like. See if she looks more defined. No pun intended. Damn, was it me or did they give Ada some hips? And a low-cut shirt.
Sorry about that.
All right, Ada. Dressing a little provocative, are we not?
Who are you?
You're definitely used to it. They're straight up goofball. Well, good.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben.
I'm glad to hear that.
One of those reporter types, always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside. If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a
Yeah, whoever gave her this skin, they gave her a little bit more junk in the trunk. I guess would be the nicest way to put it, without being too nasty. Try to keep it gentleman-like, you know. Gave her a little more junk in the trunk. They gave her a caboose to go with that train.
Ada, wait!
Oh, here we go. This is where Leon simps hard for Ada. This should be shown to all the young guys in regards to the prevention of simps. To show them this little clip in Resident Evil 2. Be like, guys, don't do this.
Let me guess. You must be Ben.
Where's Leon's face right there? Definitely looks a little bit different.
Now.
What's up, CC?
What do you want?
A little more moose in the caboose. I like that.
Is this the guy?
Ben, you told the city officials that you knew something about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm the same way, Ranger. At the end of the day, you can only be yourself.
Suddenly disappeared.
And you don't change nothing for nobody.
I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
It won't go that way, though.
I
You don't
know
think so,
anything.
Dex?
And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
Okay, I say we leave him in there. Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
Yeah, unfortunately, you probably have a point there. There's always going to be
But I'm not
simps.
about to leave this cell. Those zombies aren't the only things.
I guess maybe it's just wishful thinking on my part. Because I'm
What was that?
completely anti-simp.
Like I said,
I mean, you would not believe. Wifey has me watching this show. It holds my interest. It's not too bad. I'm not one for reality shows,
Left alive in this building.
but Wifey loves to watch 90 Day Fiance, and we're watching the one where it's 90 Day Fiance, but it's kind of like a
I
spin-off.
don't even know how to get
It's
out of
the Looking for Love Island or something like that, where they're all on an island, all the 90 Day people that are now single,
through and it'll lead you to
and they're like going around. They have all these single people, men and women, on the island, and everyone's just kind of like, flirting with each other. Anyway, long story short, in regards to simping, there's this one guy on the show, and one of the female cast members, she is, I mean, look, I'm just gonna put it bluntly, she's a hoe for show, right? She's jumping from like one guy to the next. So she starts talking to the simp, the one guy in the beginning, but then she sees this other guy that she's interested, and not only does she completely ditch the simp, but she actually literally starts making out with the other dude in front of the simp. And what do you think this simp does? He continues to talk to her. He continues to try to like court her and shit. And me and wifey are like screaming at the TV. Are you a fucking idiot? Like, what is the matter with you, man? Can you not take a hint? This chick is making out with another dude 2 feet from you. And you're still gonna like, I still want to get to know her and, and see if she's the right match for me. What a pathetic piece of shit. Anyway. Truly pathetic. Any guy that would do something like that, you're just completely... You lack any self-respect for yourself if you were to ever subject yourself to that. No, hell no, it couldn't be me. Like, there's no way that I could ever stand there and continue to and continue to show interest in a girl who's literally making out with another dude who would leave me, oh damn, to go and make out with another guy. I would simply laugh it off. You know, I wouldn't get, you know, butthurt about it. I would just say, okay, see you later, and go about my life. I'm not gonna sit there and continue to have hopes that me and this girl could have a future together. Like, what the hell would possess you to even think that, man? Yeah, oh god. It's pathetic. It's hard to watch because a lot of that stuff is just so cringe. It really is. You're into Love is Blind? Wifey likes watching that show. And to be honest with you, Nani, if I was the director of that show, I would love to mix it up a little bit. Because I saw bits and pieces of Love is Blind. And the one thing I did notice, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I only seen a little bit. Excuse me, but it seems like all the people on that show are all like good looking, you know, above average people. The men and the women, right? So of course, once they meet, they're all gonna be into each other. I would love to switch it up if these people truly want to do the Love is Blind thing, because at the end of the day, I'm sorry, you got to be attracted to the person in order to first initiate, you know, some sort of, you know, dating, turning into a relationship and all that stuff. Anybody who says, well, no, looks aren't everything, that holds true to a certain extent. But looks are very important because in order for you have to have attraction towards the person, right? So,
You think we can get upstairs through this?
In regards to the Love is Blind people, I would love to like pit like some of these girls and have them talk to a guy that looks like Sloth from the Goonies and see how her reaction would be once they would actually meet in person, and see if she still has those feelings after talking with him without seeing him for all that time. I would find that fucking hilarious. That would be just, I would love it. Or like, you know, instead of the good-looking GQ guy that the girl's talking to, you know, put in like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers and see how quick this girl would would just turn around and leave. You know, like it's again, that show's cringe. This Pokemon sent him into a dark room with each other for the first time. Yeah, exactly. Whoop. Probably would help if I got the key. Running my mouth. All this talk is... I've never seen The Bachelor. I think that show kicked off the whole dating crap. Everyone competing for someone. But I'm telling you, if you ever want to feel better about yourself, then I would definitely say watch 90 Day Fiancé. Like some of these people and where their morals are at in regards to how they view relationships, it's truly comical. It's truly pathetic. Like if you think you're fucked up, no, go watch some of those people and you'll feel a hell of a lot better about yourself. Get in my belly. He was a great character in Austin Powers. He really was. Remember when he seen Mini-Me for the first time? It's like, Jesus Christ, he's tiny. I've got bigger chunks of corn in my crap. When I first heard that line, I started crying laughing. Oh, it was great. One girl fell in love with the dude's voice and didn't like his appearance. She could talk to him in person because of how she wasn't attracted to him, so she talked to him. He was really upset. Ooh, yeah. I could understand that. I can understand being upset. That's crazy, though. Now, of course, you know, there's a flip side to that coin because some people are with
Ada, did you find anything?
a significant other just because of how they look. Because looks are everything to them, which, you know, that...
Fast.
that's going to end in disaster too, because everyone's looks diminish. You can't fight age. You can't beat the clock, so you're doomed from the start if looks is everything to you.
What? Ada, wait!
Smell like hot, sick ass almost killed me. Imagine Fat Bastard enter Nathan's hot dog eating contest every year. He'd be a winner for sure. Alright, we got the spade key. Let's head back. Oh, yeah, I'm not one for imitation seafood. That's never really been my thing. I don't think I could do that either. No, I didn't try it. The only thing I did was I just loaded it to make sure that everything functioned correctly. But I've never... This is my first playthrough blind. I'm viewing this just like everyone else is. You know, I don't know. I think it's mixed, isn't it? Like some contests are about speed, and others there's really no like time limit. It's just how many you can eat. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I could be wrong. Hey, fucker. But you know what? One thing you gotta hand it to Fat Bastard was the fact that he was extremely confident. I'm dead sexy. Look at my sexy body. Gotta give it to him. He was confident. Even though deep down, I think they showed at the end that he was self-conscious, but he showed some confidence. So, you know, bravo on his part. No, he was not ashamed to say it at all. So I think in the beginning he was really confident. Then at the end, when Austin Powers really tried to like psychoanalyze him, of course I'm not happy. I've got bigger titties than you do. I'm a fat slob. Oh god, that was a great series. If anyone who's never saw the Austin Powers movies, I'd highly recommend watching them. Really, really good. Oh, thank you, Dex. Thank you. Oh, yeah, good old Fat Albert. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, the submachine gun looks really good. Nice. Now we gotta go and grab the Magnum. No, I'm completely with you on that one, Dex. I wasn't a fan of Goldmember. I think that was sort of like the start of the decline for the Austin Powers franchise. I think after the second one, I think they probably should have cut it off, you know? Looks like from RoboCop. Yeah, I guess kind of does, doesn't it? Alright, we gotta store our stuff. See, I could probably just run upstairs. I'll use the storeroom up there. What do you guys think of the save room remixes and the remix to the main hall? You like it? I think the save room theme is, I don't really like it that much. The main hall is not too bad. Scott Evil, yeah. Yeah, poor Scott. All he wanted was his father's affection and love. It was kind of sad, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think I kind of like the OG music better. Oh, you are not lying there, CC. Code Veronica is one of my favorite soundtracks. As a matter of fact, I put it out in the Discord when I cleaned the house today. I played the entire Code Veronica soundtrack as I did it. It was great. Alright, let's head down the east, grab the cogwheel. Yeah, the graphics are definitely good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a huge difference from the seamless HD version, but some of the textures look a lot better. I will say that. And you can definitely tell that the colors are a lot more brighter and vibrant. That's definitely an improvement. But you can tell, just from like, you could tell these lines that appear up at the top whenever I turn on the fire, that this is from the seamless HD. I guess whoever modded this took the HD version and built it off of that. Yeah, did you notice like the crowns, Nani? Like one's next to Dex, and they randomly pop up, and I think it was Ranger that was explaining it to me. Whoever is the most active in the chat gets the #1 crown or something like that. I just noticed it today. Whoops. I just noticed it today. So I didn't know exactly how it works, but that looks like that's how it goes. The top 3 chatters get crowns now on YouTube. Oh, okay. So that's a new thing that they started kicking off then. Okay. Yeah, I saw that in the beginning. I didn't know what that was. That's kind of cool that they're doing something new. I don't think I needed the valve handle, but... I was gonna say, Nani, if anyone deserves one, it's definitely you. If I had the power, I would just crown you #1. But it looks like it's just... So if you chat the most, is that how you get the crown? Yeah, I like it too, Miguel. It's definitely more HD. Like I said, not too far off from the seamless HD. Okay, the people who post the most. Gotcha. That's funny that they're giving out XP, like you're trying to level up in a game or something like that. That's how you move up in college football when you play Ultimate Team. You have to gotta level up your HP or your XP. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. No, get away from me.
Get away!
You just realized there's now a scenario. Alright, I'm gonna pour a drink while this cutscene's playing. I will be right back.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Damn. I don't believe this. I almost got the story.
Ben.
Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay.
Hang in there, Ben. Oh, my chest! It's burning! What's wrong?
Good God, what was that?
All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't think he's going to hang in there either.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. Feeling
I
that.
think I'm going to catch a nice buzz tonight.
Wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Poor soul. He was just too high strung. Does anyone know where that line's from? If anyone can guess that line in the movie, then they get 100,000 XP. I will boost their XP points. Most brutal thing? Yeah, I would say that's one of them, especially in the video game world. Yeah, she kind of looks weird in jeans and a tank top. What was it? I had said, in regards to Ben, I said, poor soul, he was just too high strung. And I was asking, what line is that from? No, it doesn't give you any new weapons. It just gives different like skins. The Django? No. Not from the Django. Draw on a blank? Alright, I'll give you another hint, because this line was even more popular than what I just said. What about, I'm your Huckleberry? Now, if you don't remember that line, then I don't know what to tell anybody. You can't get any more iconic than that line in regards to that movie. Yeah, there you go, Riley. Tombstone. Remember when he killed Ringo? He kind of knelt down beside him, says, poor soul, he was just too high strung. Ugh, hate these little baby G mutants. You do now? Yeah, I love that movie. I've seen it a bunch of times. And I am not one that's into Westerns. Not really at all. But I really like Tombstone for some reason. That movie was really good. It had all your A-list actors in it. You had Kurt Russell. You had Val Kilmer. Who's the other guy? Sam Elliott. He was in that.
There, Leon. I know.
So, yeah, I mean, everyone knows that line. I'm your Huckleberry.
Job to look out for you, but we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together. Okay?
That's got to be one of the most iconic lines in cinema history, probably. Say when. I loved his character too. Like Val Kilmer brought Doc Holliday's character to like such like a smooth, cool. I mean, I loved it. Absolutely loved his character. I think we should go down and get some more Magnum ammo. You just wait right here, Ada. I shall return. Well, I am happy to announce the next stream, which will probably be Wednesday. That's right before I leave to go on vacation. Me and the missus are going to the shore for about 7 days. That's not the lighter. I'm going to attempt a no damage run for Code Veronica. I never attempted it before, but given that Code Veronica is one of my favorites, we're definitely going to get that done. I don't know about a no save, no damage. It really depends on how the no damage goes. But if that goes smooth, then it's possible a no save, no damage could be in the works. But for right now, the next stream, we're going to try a no damage run. I'm telling you, Ranger, they gave... they gave Ada a little booty. Oh, nice. You're on vacation, Dex? You and Kai? I'm sure Kai appreciates that. I guess that's it. We can take the elevator down. Yeah, and that looks pretty cleaned up.
Leon, that woman was...
Even her lab coat looked nice and polished. This is where I get stun locked by the flipping cockroaches. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. I don't remember how the lyrics goes. Wifey always tries to teach me the lyrics in Spanish, but I can never memorize it. Nice week relaxing at home, then a weekend visiting your best friend. Oh, Kaiba. I'm sorry. For some reason I thought it was Kai. Kai is your human best friend. Kaiba is the pug. Gotcha. Okay. Back's killing me. Hold on.
You're the one who's had the cup, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself.
Ada Wong.
Ada Wong.
La cucaracha. Now the song's stuck in my head.
Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist in his research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe.
Okay, Nani, I have $1 million question for you. I was hoping you might be able to help me out with this. Or maybe anybody in the chat could. So, how many songs do you have to like? Or is there like a select amount before you actually technically, quote, become a Swiftie? I know you know what I'm talking about. Me and Wifey were debating this earlier, and I said that I would ask the chat next time that I streamed.
It's capable
So,
of creating the ultimate bio
random question, but I just wanted to get your input on that, or anybody's input for that matter.
virus.
Then that must mean the creature in the police department is...
Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from
Yeah, and that looks really polished and cleaned up. Looks a lot better than the Seamless, I would say. Did a good job with her.
This way. It's sheer perfection. My precious.
My G-Virus.
No one will ever take you away from me.
Okay.
There he is. So you finally come.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm not really a fan of her either, but I've come to find that I like a few of her songs, and according to some people, that could make you a Swiftie. So I said, well, no, because I'm not a diehard. I'm not following her on social media or any kind of shit like that, right? I just like some of her music, and I guess according to some, wifey would claim, well, that kind of makes you a Swiftie. Maybe not a full blown, but you're definitely, you're you're treading water in that realm. I said, no, that's not true. Come on.
Retrieve the sample yet.
I don't know. Dex says, I think if you can pick a song you like from the last 3 albums, then you are one. I don't even know what her albums are. That's the thing. Like, I don't know anything really about her or like her albums. I hear certain songs like, oh yeah, I like that. So I don't know. Some would say that would constitute a Swiftie. You would apply that to any musician. Okay, so what? I don't know.
Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there.
It seems like it's something that's debatable. So I guess really, at the end of the day, there's no definitive
Stopping it.
what would constitute a Swiftie, right? I remember the first time seeing RE2. It was on the news, our video games too violent segment. Oh god, it was even worse when Grand Theft Auto came out. Was it Grand Theft Auto 3?
What is this thing?
Oh god, it was mayhem. They literally, when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, they waged war on the video game industry. They were trying everything they can to censor some stuff. But yeah, I do remember when Resident Evil 2 came out, they were bringing up the topic, but I can tell you right here and now, they didn't push the issue not nearly as much as they did once GTA 3 hit. I mean, they were actually trying to censor companies from creating stuff like that, developing games. Thank God they lost. Because you know what? Here's the thing. You should have the right to make a all-out gory, violent, just horrible, not horrible, horror-like video game, I guess would be the best way to put it. And then you make it 18 plus. So if parents decide to allow their children, which they shouldn't, to play a violent video game like that, well then guess what? That's the parents' fault. Parents are completely responsible for subjecting their children to something like that because it's not meant for children. It's meant for adults. So no, you can't hold the gaming industry accountable for that. F you, you know? I like a couple too. What I consider a Swiftie is a person who goes to all of her concerts. Not so much as how many songs you like. See, I'm along the lines of that, Nani. I agree with you on that. Never in my life would I ever go to her concerts. I'm not wasting my money. Sorry. That's never happening. So, in that retrospect, I am not a Swiftie. But that's a lot more. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's what constitutes a Swiftie. If you're willing to go to one of her concerts, then yeah, I think that's what constitutes one. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, that was another one. They were not happy when Mortal Kombat came out. I remember that. Well, I mean, if it's as long as it's rated M, oh crap. You know, it's rated, you know, like an adult. I mean, if you don't rate it, if it's not meant for kids, then there you go. That's all you need to do. Slap a mature, what do you call it? Parental advisory warning on it, and just say, listen, this game is violent, or this game contains you know, cursing or depicts like, you know, sexual scenes, whatever. Just, it's not meant for kids. And then if the parents want to show that to their kids, well, that's their problem. They're the ones who effed up, you know. Strife, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Yes, I did a face cam. I did a face reveal. What was it? About a month ago? Something like that. How you doing tonight? Happy 4th of July weekend to you. Well, I mean, yeah, you do have a point there. Some people can't afford to go to a concert. You're right on that. I can't argue that. How much you follow the singer, knowing songs and albums is a sign you are okay. Yeah, I'll go with that as well. You know, if you follow them on all their social platforms, yeah, that could be along the same lines. I agree with you on that. Yeah, it has been a while. How you been? What's new with you? Anything? You came by to lurk. Well, I truly appreciate that. It's definitely good talking to you again. Do we really need it? Yeah, honestly, I think we do in regards to video games. Because here's the thing. They make video games for kids. They make, you know, G-rated video games. So I think it's necessary to, at the very least, allow, you know, parents to know, hey, this game's being made and it's for adults. It's for mature audiences. It's not meant for kids. So in my opinion, I think it's definitely necessary. And you know, funny you mentioned that, Dex, because in regards to concert prices just being through the roof, I can't remember the name of the group. I do remember it was a rock group, but I'm trying to remember their name. I can't recall it. But anyway, point being, they wanted to, I guess whoever the agency or the people that were going to be hosting the concert, they wanted to jack the prices up for ticket prices, right? And whoever this group was, and forgive me, I can't remember it, they refused to play if they dared to raise the prices on tickets, because they, like, their view was, listen, I want people that don't, even the people that don't make a lot of money, I want them to be able to afford and come, you know, watch us play. I don't want to charge, you know, $100, $200 for a ticket and only the rich people can come and see me. Like, they didn't agree with that whatsoever. So once when I read about that, I said, hats off to them, kudos to them for doing something like that, because probably so many artists, including, you know, the Swifties, they don't give a shit. They'll charge an arm and a leg to go to the concerts because they just want to make money. They don't care about people that don't have money.
I'll patch you up.
I thought that was the most noble thing I ever saw when I read about that band. I don't think it was Kiss, Miguel.
Don't mention it.
Damn, I can't remember. It was. I know they were popular in the 90s.
John's dead.
What?
I have to stop thinking about it,
Never mind.
because the more I think about it, the more I won't remember.
The sooner the better.
Was it Savage? No, I don't think it was Savage Garden. You got a question about ESRB? Sure, what's your question? I remember a couple of their songs. I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of Savage Garden. You know what? I'm starting to think maybe it was that band from the early 90s. Who was it? The Kurt Cobain guy? Was it Nirvana? It might have been them. Back in the day, they refused to play at the concert if they charged people like higher rates for tickets or something like that. Yeah, censorship is awful. F censorship. Yeah, exactly. If your parents do their due diligence, then you'll be actual parents. You would not allow your child to play a game like Grand Theft Auto or something extremely violent. Why would you? And that's what's crazy is the fact that when I play GTA Online from time to time, it's like if you turn on the the party chats for the lobbies, you'll hear these little kids. They sound no more than 10 years old, screaming and cursing and playing this game and just acting extremely vulgar. And I just can't help to think to myself, what fucking parent is allowing their kid to play this game, talking and acting like this? Because you can't tell me that they can't hear their kid in the room screaming that the way that they are. Yeah, I know Cobain died in 94. I want to say it might have been them. You think it was Pearl Jam, Nani? Yeah, it was one of those bands. But anyway, point being, I thought it was amazing the fact that they refused to bend and only allow their concerts to be accessible for rich people. Hell, I played GTA 1 back in the day, Miguel. That old school aerial view. It was in 1995. The good old 90s. That was such an amazing decade. I'm sorry. Anyone who wasn't alive or was too young to remember the 90s, I truly feel bad for you. It was an astonishing decade. You know, the country was in the black. We were not in the red. We didn't have any debt. The economy was amazing. It was at peacetime. There was no wars going on. You know, we weren't so divided, you know, as a country. It was truly amazing. I feel so bad for people who didn't get to experience the 90s. I'm fortunate enough to remember the 90s because, you know, I was 85 years old back in 1995. So it's a good thing I took my fish oils. I'm able to have good brain memory, you know. Where's that key? Even though I don't really need the Magnum part, I guess I'll get it this time. Because I never get it. Oh yeah, I remember that game. What was that on the PS2? I think. Oh shh. Ada, where are you? Wow. I really botched that shot. Yeah, that was a fun game from what I remember back in the day. Jeez. Oh my lord, I'm doing really bad right now. What's going on? That's okay. I have an excuse why I started playing so bad. I'm starting to get a little buzzed. So my coordination's a little bit off at the moment. So it's not my fault. I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol. Alright, where are these fools at? I love when you upgrade the shotgun. You destroy these friggin' zombies. Oh. Buzz on, focus off. You're right on that one, Tex. Whoa. Well, now I'm gonna have to get a healing item. Oh, God. Itchy. Hey, this track sounds pretty decent, right? Doesn't sound too bad. You're exiled from my kingdom? What are you talking about? That track didn't sound too half bad. I like that one. I would say this remix track is the best one that I've heard so far. Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I think the original is way, way, way better. I guess it's just cool to hear something different. Ah, good old Silent Hill. I actually never played any of the original ones. The only one I played was the remake. Yeah, it's a good change of pace.
Ada! Ada! Can you hear me? Come on, snap out of it!
It's always good to switch it up just once in a while, you know? What game are you talking about, Miguel? Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of The Simpsons either. I do remember the hit and run and the old arcade game where Marge like attacks people with the vacuum. It was kind of like the old school beat 'em up games like the Ninja Turtles, but they did it for The Simpsons. But yeah, I'm inclined to agree with Nani. I don't really think that would be a good game for kids. If it's hit and run, then I would say definitely not. That's not something you should let your kids play. I would say if their kids should be able to play like sport games, that would be really good. Nothing involving any violence, you know, nothing, you know, running over people or anything like that.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on! Wake up! Come on!
Yeah, that was a good beat 'em up game. From what I remember, that was pretty fun. Spent a lot of quarters. Well, yeah, Mario Kart's okay. It's like a racing game. And though, like, you're hitting people with heat-seeking shells and stuff, there's no, like, blood or, you know, there's no gore to it. So, I don't see anything wrong with Mario Kart. Hold on a second. Wifey's calling me for something. I'll be right back.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But you'll be in danger if you stay with me. I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you. I know I'm not capable of caring about anyone, but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me. I'll be right back.
Okay, sorry about that. Wifey came and got me. She said she heard something hit the roof. So I just had to go out there and look real quick. And it was just debris from people shooting fireworks. Just a little piece hit the roof. Not too bad. Anyway. Are the Simpsons still on the, are they still on the air? Do they still play those shows? There's no new episodes anymore though, right? At least I don't think there are. Oh, let me get the submachine gun. God, season 38, so they're still going strong. That's crazy. That's got to be the longest running, like, show ever, right? It's got to hold some sort of record. So is anybody eating any good meals for their 4th of July weekend? Anything tasty? I made on the grill today phenomenal smash burgers. We actually made, if anyone's ever heard of Oklahoma smash burgers, that's where you take the, you make the smash burgers like you would any other time, but you take the onions and you caramelize them. And you put a whole bunch of them on top of the smash burgers along with the cheese. Oh, it came out so good. Miguel says cinnamon toast crunch. Nice. Bratwurst. Ooh, brats are really good. That's a great choice. Made a tofu bacon sandwich. Nothing crazy, but it was tasty. Okay. We had bacon ourselves, but the bacon was really, we had the real deal, which I know you're a vegetarian. But what I did was, what I like to do, I'll make the smash burgers, and then to top it with the bacon, I'll put bacon in the toaster oven because it comes out crispy every single time. For those who ever wanted to make crispy bacon, you don't have to pan fry it because it just makes a mess in the frying pan. And then sometimes you can't get the edges really crispy because I love my bacon crispy. It's got to be crispy like potato chips. That's how I like it. But anyway, you take your bacon and you line it on a baking sheet with some parchment paper. Put it at 400 for about like 20 minutes. Comes out crispy every single time and there's no splattery mess. If anyone's never tried it before, I highly encourage trying it. You will not be disappointed. But anyway, I'll crisp up the bacon like I did in the toaster oven. And then once I made the burgers, we brought them inside. And then I took the bacon and I like crushed it up. Made like homemade bacon bits, so to speak. And then sprinkled that on the burger. Oh my God, it was so good. It came out phenomenal. Oh, I guess it would help if I put in the damn fuse. Here I am running my mouth about food. See, I get so distracted when I talk about food. I'm such a foodie. Sad. Yeah, bacon's phenomenal. You can never go wrong with bacon. I'm not even really a pork fan, to be honest with you. Not a huge fan of pork, but oh boy, do I love some bacon. Crispy bacon, I should say. If I ever saw the movie Demolition Man, oh yeah, I love Demolition Man. That was a great movie back in the day. Can't see. This camera angle is so weird. Okay, I got him. That would be a big no for me. What about you? Oh, what the hell? Come get some. Oh yeah. You know, I wasn't a fan of Judge Dredd. For some reason, I just didn't like the movie all that much. But I love Demolition Man, though. But I could see how you would get it confused. That's one hell of an actor, Sylvester Stallone. And given his background, man, from someone who came from nothing. I mean, he wasn't one of those actors that was, you know, he's born into it. You know, his family were actors. I mean, he was homeless when he wrote the script for Rocky. I don't know if anyone knew that. And in order to I don't recall all the details, but in order to get the script to like the director or something like that, he needed to make rent, maybe. I can't remember all the details, but he actually had to sell his dog. If anyone's ever seen the Rocky 1, the big bull mastiff in that movie, Butkus. Butkus was his actual dog, and he actually had to sell him when he was young because he couldn't afford something. So what he did was he sold Butkus, and then, you know, Rocky happened, and he found the person that had Butkus and bought him back. I mean, hell of a story. Now, I know everyone falls on hard times, but I know from my perspective, I would never sell my dog for nothing. I don't care what's going on. I could never do that. Allergy to those fucking fans has returned. Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. Can you give me another hint? I'm stumped. Paul Newman movie that came out back in 1977. I don't think it's a movie that I've ever seen, so you might have to help me out on that one. I would say in regards to Paul Newman, the only movie that I really loved from him was Cool Hand Luke. And I believe that movie came out in the 60s, right? If I'm not mistaken. That was a good movie. Like an old classic movie. Cool Hand Luke. The man ate 50 eggs in that movie in order to win a contest. Can you imagine that? Eating 50 hard-boiled eggs. And, you know, spoiler alert, he ate them. He won the contest. But, can you imagine the next day? I know it's TMI. Little graphic, but can you imagine shitting all that out the next day? 50 friggin' eggs. He must have had one upset stomach. The co-stars, was that the big guy? I can't recall his name. Whoa. Strother Martin. Okay. What's up, Alejandro? What's going on? My gym rat mentally has me calculating how much that is in protein. That's 300 grams of protein. Hell yeah, nice. What, 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight? That's usually the formula, right? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. And that's a Western, right?
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came.
Eggs are phenomenal protein. I would say eggs and
Is my husband's legacy.
eggs and steak is probably the
That spy.
best protein you could have for muscle building.
You know who I'm.
Now, of course, you know chicken and fish, but steak and eggs,
You really don't know it.
definitely number one.
You're so gullible.
Yeah, I give up. I might need another clue. Yeah, if it's a Western, then I'm definitely not gonna know. Like I had said, Tombstone's the only Western I liked in that Saw.
I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John
What do you disagree with, Miguel?
to get information about Umbrella.
Oh yeah, Charles Bronson, Death Wish. Those movies were great. I saw Death Wish 1. I know they made a couple of them with him,
You're about
but
to die anyway.
I only saw the first one. I vaguely remember Slapshot. I saw that way back in the day. I couldn't even tell you what was in the movie though. It's been so long. I did hear it's funny though. Well, yeah, eating raw eggs, you can get that salmonella poisoning. Is that how you say it? I'm talking about eating eggs cooked. I'm not talking about eating them raw. My favorite way to eat eggs is fried, but trying to keep it healthy, I'd like boiled eggs is my second favorite. Eating some chicken after the gym. Nice. What'd you hit today, Alejandro? What muscle groups did you work out? Oh, this is another theme. Oh, this is a remake. This is from RE2 remake. Okay. So that's not really any different.
I've been waiting for you, Leon.
I can pretty much eat eggs anyway. The only way that I don't like it, I don't like the yolk all runny, so the
Hand over the G vial.
was it the over easy or the I think that's the version where the eggs are a little runny, the yolks. I can't eat it that way. I gotta have my yolks cooked.
Without me, but you
So
wouldn't listen.
fried eggs number 1 and then boiled would be number 2.
Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
I can see that. You know another movie that I laughed the whole time when I first saw it was Grumpy Old Men. I don't know if you ever saw that. Grumpy Old Men's a really funny movie.
Ada, I've got you. Don't give up.
G.
No sunny side up for me. I can't have my yolks runny. I gotta have them cooked. Wifey likes the yolks a little bit runny. She likes to dip her toast in it, but ugh, I can't eat it like that.
Late, Leon.
I gotta have my eggs cooked all the way through. So whether it be fried, boiled, whatever.
That we would escape. You just have to help.
Chest back, 30 minutes of cardio, trying to lean down to look good for a trip to Jamaica in 3 weeks. Nice. Hey, Stairmaster will do it. Stairs is a great cardio.
Everything.
You gotta see that one, Cece. If you haven't seen it, you need to refresh and watch it again. Grumpy Old Men is phenomenal. Phenomenal movie. Very funny.
This is what everyone's been dying for.
Yeah, she'll be asking for some garlic bread. That was from the second one. Yeah, the second one was okay. But, I mean, the first one was phenomenal. Can't beat the first one. I thought the second one was funny. Wasn't as funny. You know, I never seen Dirty Grandpa with Robert De Niro. I did see The Bad Grandpa with Johnny Knoxville. That movie was funny. Oh god, where he's doing like when he does like the prosthetic like saggy balls, and he's in that strip club, or I think it was a male strip club, right? And he starts trying to dance with the male strippers. They got so angry with him because he was trying to hit him with the with his old man balls. Oh god, it was funny. Seeing their reaction was just classic. It was the funniest thing ever. Down you go. Oh crap. All right, let's go and grab our Magnum and finish this off. Tell me that movie was not funny, Ranger. That shit was hilarious. If you're talking about The Bad Grandpa. Oh. I probably don't need it. I'm gonna just grab the herbs I have in here. Don't need that. I got 20 rounds of the Magnum. Yeah, that's more than enough. 21 Jump Street, that movie was pretty funny. You ready for a lifetime of being badass motherfuckers? That was good. Ah, man, comedy. See, that's tough. That's really tough. I have so many of them. Be kind of hard to narrow it down to just one. Yeah, the whole Jackass movies, and then what he did on the as the spin-offs, like with The Bad Grandpa and all that. That was pretty good.
Detonation.
Well, we better get a move on. Meet the Spartans. That's another one I don't think I've ever saw. Yeah, Meet the Parents was good. That was a really good one. Oh. That's the only problem. The recoil on this gun. So bad. Oh. Damn it. Got him. Well, Code Veronica doesn't have a definitive edition, just the HD textures mod. But no, for my no damage run, I'm gonna have to use the PlayStation 2 version just because the HD textures mod on the Dolphin is just way too unstable. So I don't feel like dealing with that crap.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car.
Oh, the lighting looks really good in this one. All right, we got it. Well, you know, I think overall the definitive version for RE2 looks a lot better in my opinion than it did with RE3. I thought with RE3 the contrast was just a little bit, it was jacked up a little too high for my taste. But I think they did a lot better job with RE2. What do you guys think?
Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Cece, like you can have it. I just found out myself, Cece, what these crowns do. Apparently, the more you post or the more you chat, like the more XP points you get or something like that. So yeah, that's all it means pretty much. I had to learn all this myself. No, they didn't do RE1. They might in the near future though. If they did 2 and 3, then they're probably going to do 1 as well. I would assume anyway. Yeah, not too bad. It's a nice mod. Different. And by the way, there is an option you can switch back to the original OST. You don't have to do these remix ones. I just wanted to load them into the files so I can see what they sounded like, just to try something different. No, I don't think you could spend it on anything. You know, that was my initial thought. Okay, so you get XP. Can you buy something with it? Like, how does this work? But I think it's just like, just so you can have that icon next to your name. I think that's all it does for you, unfortunately. I don't believe it does anything else. Poor Nani, she doesn't even see it. I'm sorry. Again, if I had it my way, I would crown you #1. It would stay that way. You know, honestly, now that I think of it, if they just started to implement these top fan things or whatever they're doing, then me as the content creator, I should be able to crown who I want as the #1 fan, not them, right? Wouldn't that make more sense? Let me do the picking, not the chat itself. I don't think it should matter, right? What device you're on, whether you're on a PC or phone. At least I wouldn't think so anyway. But I think I'm gonna, after the stream, I'm gonna Google that and just to see if there's anything more to it. YouTube loves to roll out stuff and then not give you an explanation as to what exactly it does. You're on a phone too, Miguel? Okay, so I guess it really doesn't matter the device. Alright, hour 45 minutes, S rank, no saves. Not too bad. I don't have any idea either. I am just as confused as you are. Alright, that was not a bad stream. Not a bad stream at all. like I said, I was impressed by the definitive edition. It wasn't too bad. I would say if anything, I would definitely keep the original soundtrack. I don't think I would keep the remixed ones, but well, that concludes it. I'm gonna have a few more drinks with wifey. We're gonna watch some TV and hang out tonight. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of their 4th of July weekend. Please be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and do anything dumb. And don't blow your hand off with fireworks. So thanks so much for everybody who came by to check out the stream. And if you liked what you saw, if you can drop a like, I'd truly appreciate it. And I'll catch everyone at the next one. Take care, everybody.